What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Now, I quickly wanted to apologize for no videos in the past few days. The main reason I hadn't been uploading was, simply put, I got super sick. Like, if you checked out my Fortnite YouTube channel, which I have been still trying to upload daily on, you could tell that my voice just was not having it, and my voice is still kind of not having it as of right now. However, I'm feeling a little bit better, so I felt I could finally make a video and feel energetic while doing it, while just, rambling about whatever I want to ramble about. Anyways, with that out of the way, as you can already tell by the title and thumbnail of today's YouTube video, we are going to be talking about the brand new Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch OLED Model, including all the specs about it, my personal opinions on it, and whatnot. So without further ado, let's just start the video by talking about the actual specs. So to start off, let's talk about the Nintendo Switch OLED model itself and not include the dock in this little spec sheet until we get done talking about the changes. So the first thing is, well, obviously it's going to be a little bit heavier than the current Nintendo Switch and obviously heavier than the Nintendo Switch Lite. The only changes to the screen is that instead of being a 6.2-inch LCD screen, it's now a 7-inch OLED screen. The resolution and everything is still the same, you basically are just getting a better screen. And the third major change and the only change to the new Nintendo Switch OLED model is instead of 32 gigabytes of internal storage, you're actually getting 64 gigabytes of internal storage, and you can still store up to 2 terabytes extra using micro SD cards. So overall, the Switch itself, the only real changes is that you're getting a slightly better screen with the same resolution and double the actual internal storage capacity. Now, other than this, the Nintendo Switch dock itself is losing one of the actual USB 2.0 ports in order to put a wired LAN port in there so that you don't have to, get an adapter to plug into the USB port just so you can put an Ethernet inside of it. So you are losing a USB port with the added ability to, use that as a built-in Ethernet cord port, whatever you want to call it, without having to go out and buy an adapter like what I currently have in my Switch. Other than that, though, you still have the same HDMI port, you still have the AC adapter port, you still have everything there. So the only change is that you're losing a USB port to swap out with a built-in wired LAN port. So it's really depending on, do you use Ethernet? If you do, then this would be a great addition for you because you don't need the adapter sticking out the side of your dock like it's just some dongle. Now, when it comes to the actual internal graphics card, when it comes to how long the battery life will last, when it comes to any of that stuff, it's all exactly the same, as you're still going to be getting that 1280x720 resolution on the actual Switch when handheld. So even though you're getting a better screen, you're still going to have the exact same resolution cap of 720p, and same goes to when it's actually docked, with it still being capped at 1080p 60 FPS. So not much to really see there other than a brand new screen. And let's get down to the main thing. Is this something that I should be disappointed about? Is this something that I should be like, wow, Nintendo, is this really all you're going to give us? A better screen that costs $50 more and a built-in Ethernet port into the Switch dock itself? And I'm not going to give Nintendo that much slack. It's not because, I will go out and buy 50 of these or even one of them. I already have an Animal Crossing Switch that I love and it works fine for me. But in my opinion, I'm completely fine with this OLED model being announced and released because this is a way for them to actually sell more Nintendo Switches to those who may be on the fringe of like, oh hey, should I buy it? Will there be a new Nintendo Switch releasing soon or not? They might have that fear of, oh hey, there's going to be a new one in a few months, so I might as well just wait out and buy it considering there's all these Switch Pro rumors. I feel that this is definitely going to be a way to make people go out and buy more Nintendo Switches because they're going to be like, oh hey, I don't have to worry about the rumor because it's just this OLED model, and I am looking to get a Switch, so I might as well pick this up as I know a Nintendo Switch Pro won't be releasing anytime in the near future. Now, speaking of the Nintendo Switch Pro, I feel a lot of the backlash regarding this Switch actually releasing is just from people who saw the leaks, they saw 4chan posts, they saw Twitter comments and everything, being like, oh, GameStop has this new Nintendo Switch in their systems, oh, and Nintendo Switch Pro is coming out with a 4K resolution, it's going to support everything, it's going to boom, 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 all this type of stuff. And I felt that the community out there, whether the leaks were real, whether the leaks were fake, and there's another Switch down the line being worked on, I think that the community overhyped this, expecting way too much. So when Nintendo Switch was just like, hey guys, we're releasing a cleaner looking Switch, a cleaner looking dock, and a brand new, OLED screen on our Switch, people are like, wow, really? No higher resolution? No better graphics? What's going on here? Is this seriously it? Wow, I can't believe you. And I think that, in my opinion, I'm completely fine with this because Nintendo is known to do stuff like this. They'll even do demakes sometimes. I consider the Nintendo 2DS a demake of the 3DS because if you just get a 3DS, you can toggle the 2D feature on, you know. It's like, hey, it's not that hard to do. Why'd you have to make another one? Maybe because it's cheaper? Who really knows? Now, I don't have the image to share as of right now because I can't find the tweet anymore, but someone had actually asked someone who works in Nintendo's little like treehouse program about, hey, will this have any better like performance increases, any better like GPU or anything like that? To which the actual Nintendo treehouse person stated that that's not what they're trying to target with the OLED model, and if you want a performance increase, if you want a better GPU in your Switch or whatever, then this isn't the console for you, which is kind of what I see. They're just trying to market it as if you play portable a bit more than you do docked, then this is a better option for you because, hey, the OLED screen is definitely going to make it look better to those who are playing portably, so if you do play portably quite a bit, this may be something that interests you. However, someone like myself wouldn't be that interested about it. Now, I don't know if I rambled on and just completely forgot about the part that I wanted to mention in this video, but in case I did and, you know, just didn't mention that, I'm going to re-mention it here real quick. The only thing that could really like motivate me to want to purchase this Nintendo Switch or a new version of it right now would be something such as a longer battery life or even 1440p resolution when docked. The reason I say that is because most of my videos are recorded at 1440p resolution and the Switch downgrades me to that 1080p, so I would just love to get a higher quality just resolution overall. They can just do some weird upscaling, do whatever it may be to actually give that resolution. I don't really know what they would do, but that would be the one thing that would really motivate me to go out and purchase a brand new Switch. However, I want to know your opinions in the comments down below. What do you think about the Nintendo Switch OLED edition? I hope to hear your guys' opinions, and please make sure to be civil about it. Don't start any arguments with one another. If someone has a different opinion than yours, feel free just to, you know, respect their opinion and not start an argument. With that said, however, my name's FireMonkey. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe with post notifications enabled to never miss an upload, and I am out. Peace.